So I was discussing Google Docs, and before the interruption, I was trying to show us some Google apps and another way you can access your Google Docs. So I said you can see that from here, and I was talking about Google Translate. That is one of the Yahoo Boys tool. Yahoo Boys doesn't joke with Google Translate, because that's the only way they can communicate with guys from Russia, from Japan, from Chinese, from all those things. Okay, so let's go back to our Google Docs. So you can just click Docs from here. If you don't want to go through docs.google.com, you just need to click Docs here, and it will take you to the app. All right. So to create a new blank document, these are my recent documents on Docs. Here you have your template gallery. You can expand it. So if you want to write resumes, you can see different resume formats. So you might not need to be cracking your brain on how to write a resume. You can just see something you can use here. But don't forget, resume is written for basically in America. So in Nigeria, we use CV. So this might not align very well with what you need. But there are some organizations in Nigeria that also request for resumes. So this might help you. Then you have letter formats. You have business letter formats. You have your informal letter. Then you have recipient resume. Then you can see some project proposals, some template for proposals now. You can see template for brochures and template for newsletters, something like that. Then your training proposal, your sales, your software development proposal, request for proposal from PandaDoc, something like that. So all these things are very important. You will need them. Like if I want to write a proposal now, maybe a software proposal, I can just come here and I will get a template. Or maybe I want to write a training proposal, I will just click it to check out the templates. Those are the importance of using the online version of Google Docs. Okay, so currently I clicked on the proposal. You can see this is a training proposal about us. So you insert your company here, where you are located, something like that. So you want to offer a training to a particular organization. So you can just use this template, and after editing it, you are good to go. So you can see what's wrong with my system. Let's go again. Okay, it's still loading, that's why. So this template is optimized to work with this add-on, PandaDoc for Google Docs. So you can use PandaDoc to track and to send Google Docs formats. Google Docs documents. I don't need that for now. So this is the template, training sections. Our training sections are planned something like this. The training contracts, the training, the payments, the counseling, the training sections, publicity and marketing, applicable law, something like that, the schedule for the training. So this is just a guideline for you. And one thing you must learn about Google Docs is for every heading you are creating, you will be having it to your left, so that you can easily go straight to the heading. So that's one of the best things I like about Google Docs. So it makes it easier for you to access sections on your notes. And at the top, you have your tabs: File tab, Edit tab, View tab, Insert tab, Format tab, Tools, Add-ons, Help. Add-ons are what makes your document to become more, to be able to add some other functions that naturally doesn't come with Google Docs. For instance, I currently have Grammarly add-ons on my system, and as I'm typing anything, Grammarly will be correcting it if it is wrong or right to help my grammar. So I don't need to bother about things like punctuation, things like sentence. If it is written perfectly, Grammarly will do that job. Okay? And at the top here, you have your document name. You can change it, you can leave it. Under file, you can open new file based on the file you want to open. If you want to open new document, you just click on new document. If you want to open a document you have been working on, you just click on open. If you want to make a copy, you can make a copy. If you want to download it, whether in a Microsoft Word format, in a PDF format, in a web page format, EPUB publication, rich text, PDF, something like that, you can do it from here. If you want to make available offline, you can do that so that you can edit it offline. If you want to review your current version, all those things are there for you. And it's just like your normal Microsoft Word. The only difference is this belongs to Google and your Microsoft Word belongs to Microsoft. All right, let's do some. Okay, let's wait for this to finish. It's loading something currently. Okay, so let's see. Let me open new document. Just come to file and click documents. So your new document will open in another tab. And if you don't want to go through that route, you can do that right from your docs.google.com, and you will open a blank document. Another thing I want you to know is that all these online productivity softwares, a little bit, they consume the energy of your system. So they are better run on a strong system. So by the time you start working on them, you will understand what I'm saying. So if you don't have a very good system that has a minimum of 4 gig RAM, it might be slow a bit. So even me that I'm on 6 gig RAM, you can see how the thing is a little bit dragging. Okay, so where are we? I want to start a new document. Okay, I was trying to say here you can just click on blank document. If you want to go for document, you can just click on blank document. But if you don't want to do that, load, what's the meaning of that? Sorry for the delay. It's because of the issue with using docs online. Alright, you can change the name of your document here to test document 1, and it will be automatically saved. So to start typing, just locate your pointer and your cursor. Where your cursor is, that's where your typing starts from. And I can say digital literacy. Now, this is wrong. So because I'm using Grammarly will correct me instantly. You can see more in Grammarly. So it's part of the thing we are going to learn, how you can install Grammarly into your system, so that anytime you are typing on your system, especially when you are dealing with something online, Grammarly can do the job for you. So you can change your alignment here, center align. Then you can bold it. You can change your size as you want. You can leave it as 24. You can change your font to make use of Google fonts. Google has some important fonts that you can make use of. So you can just select any one you want to use based on your need. So these are fonts you can use. Then you can continue to type. You can change your font back to 14 or to 12. And you can come here for your line spacing. You can come here for numbered list, bullet points. You can change the color here, the color for your text. You can see it. You can highlight color. Maybe you want to be highlighting something, like if I click this now, I can highlight it with red. That's highlight. You can press Ctrl Z just like in Microsoft Word. And very simple to use. You can insert image, you can upload from your computer or from your drive, from your photos. Anywhere it is on the internet, you can do that. Just click on upload from computer. If you don't want to go through this route, you can go through insert, and you can see things you can insert into your. So you can check it out. I don't want to take much time on this. Google Docs is just like your Microsoft Word. Very simple and easy to use. So any question? And I said, as you are working, it's saved automatically into your drive. So if you go to your Google Drive, let's say I go to open my Google Drive. So then your account, you have to log into your account to use Google Docs. That is important. So let me go to my drive.google.com. So you will see this document, test document 1. It will be automatically in your Google Drive. So let me check my drive. So you can see test document 1 already in my drive. So this is this website we created, hosted on your drive. You can see the proposal I opened the other time. So all those things will automatically be in your drive. So these are my files inside my drive. And I'm almost using my storage to the end. But I can always buy more storage, which is very cheap and easy. Okay, that's Google Docs. Any question?
It's very clear. It's very clear. I've checked that also. The one I'm following you to do, that one is also saved on my drive. And then all those websites you tried building them, they are also saved.
Yes. That's good. That's good. So now let's see Google Keep. Google Keep. You can see Keep here on your Google Docs. You will see Keep here. And we also have Google Task. But let's start from Google Keep. It's also part of your documentation apps. Now Google Keep is loading here. Let's say you want to just keep some text. You don't want to bother yourself by trying to open your Google Docs. You just quickly want to keep some text for easy access. So that's why we use Google Keep. It's just a note app, and it's one of my best applications so far, especially because, as you are working on Keep, you can access it on your phone also. So any editing you are making on your phone will be reflected on the system version also immediately. So this is one way to access your Keep. Probably I want to copy something from my Keep here, and I want to copy it, Ctrl C. Then I can now come here. The topic is WhatsApp or Wash App. Sorry. So that's the topic of the article. Now, this text now, because it's not in capital letters, it's in text app, it's in text format, it's not added to the heading section here. But I want to make this thing heading. So you can come here under styles and call it title. So if I call it title, it will automatically be added here. If I call it heading 1, it will also be automatically added here. But one thing you must know is that as you are changing the heading, the size of the font is being changed. So you must, because it is style, just like you have style in your Microsoft Word. So I've turned this thing to title. So now it has been added to this panel. Good. So wash app or WhatsApp, that's the name of the title. And I can now paste in my, I copied something from the note now. So if I want to paste indirectly, I will paste with Ctrl V. If I want to paste without formatting, I just want to add the text alone, I will just press Ctrl Shift V. So this is what I have pasted. Then I can now decide to start editing it. And my Grammarly will also be doing its job for me also to show me some wrong text. So I can start editing the job. So all those things in red are works of Grammarly to tell me that these things are not ought to be like that. Where I'm missing article, where I'm missing punctuation, everything will be there for me. So that's one way to improve your writing skill. You don't need to crack your brain. Just install Grammarly and you can see I'm missing something there and it has been added. It should be half. This one should be washed. It should be in plural. This one should be notice. So spirit man should have comma, should not have comma. So that's it. And I finished editing the work. So Grammarly is still writing red line on this because Grammarly cannot understand what I mean by wash up. But that's what I want to write. So I will just come there and I will leave it like that. Okay. So now if I want to justify this, I want to ensure my right hand side also is straight. Sorry. You can select all, just like the way you select in Microsoft Word. You can select, then come under your alignment here and click on justify. And that's it. So wash up or wash up. So I can change the format here to, the title here to wash up or wash up. So let me capitalize this, WhatsApp or wash up. Okay, so note is, all these things you are seeing here were created using my note app on my phone. You can take a new note and you can have the system version of note. This is it here. Just go to keep.google.com, keep.google.com. So I'm suggesting that you download Google Keep to your phone, and you can also make use of it on your laptop. It makes your work easier. You can also have there is this option of text grabbing that you have on the Google Keep phone version. So even if you write with your hand, you can just take the picture of what you have written and put it into your Google Keep, and your Google Keep will grab the text. So you don't need to type again in your life. Especially if although now your school classes are online. If it is during the period when you take lectures in class, so you can just snap what is written on the whiteboard and Google Keep will grab the text for you. It's as easy as that. Okay, so Now these are
Wow.
the things. These are the tests I have created using the Google Keep. So even if I lose my phone, if I lose my system, even though those things will not happen, but I'm just saying all these things now, they are there, they will be kept forever and ever. I can't lose them. In as much I can still access my Google account because this has been linked to my Google account. And let me show you something now. If I decide to edit this breakdown that I have here on my phone, let's say I want to edit it on my phone. I want to open Keep on my phone now. So if I want to make a change on this thing now. So this thing I'm typing now is going on my phone. I'm not typing it on my system. I'm typing it on my phone, and you will soon see it reflecting on the system version. So I've typed something now. It will soon be updated on my system version now. So you can see it. I'm typing on my phone. Thanks. It has showed up on my system version. So that is one of the synchronization you have, and that makes it easier. So Google Keep is very good, and I suggest it for everyone. Make sure you check it out. Okay. And you can use it to set reminders. But for me, I don't use Keep for reminders. I use Calendar for reminders. Then you can create labels. You can create labels based on topics. These are topics on Smart with Smartphone. Then you can edit your labels. You can create archives. These are things I have archived. Then your trash bin. But the most important thing is the notes. If you come here, you can reduce the panel, and also you can change your view here. You can do your settings here. If you want to enable that thing, if you want to download the app, if you want to learn the keyboard shortcut, and you can click here to also see more Google apps. And that's all. If you can use here, you can click here to search based on what you have created. So you want to take a note, just click. You can set the color for the notes if you want to do that. Females love this a lot because females love colors. But for me, I just go with white and I start writing my notes. And you can still see my Grammarly showing up here. Anytime I'm typing anything online, Grammarly must show up. So if I want to click new note with image, see this now. I've clicked this image. Let me upload an image that has text on it. So maybe you have screenshot something from your phone or anywhere and you put it into your system. You can still create text from images. Hopefully this will load now. Let me quickly do that. Okay. So let me see if I can get some images that has text on it. So let me pick this, or let me pick this, and I will say open. Oh, sorry, I'm just seeing your message now. Just go to type keep.google.com. That's the link. Keep.google.com. That's the link you will use to get to Google Keep.
Yes, I clicked it from the right hand side of
Okay. But so you have seen it, Abby. You're there now.
Yeah, but to get to where you are, okay, I just opened and they said, okay, you don't have You don't have any notes yet, something like that.
You have not created any note. You can create a note now, and you can open it in a new tab. I believe you can see my screen now. You from my screen, you can just okay. Now you are on the screen. You can see open in a new tab. So if you are going from your docs, you just click open in a new tab. It will open a new tab for you. So the keep will be on a new tab.
Okay.
So then you can now create notes for yourselves. So now I've uploaded an image by pressing the image button. This image button you have here, new note with image. So I've uploaded an image. So by doing that, this is the image here. I can click on the image. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Okay. Now, if you click the three buttons below here, under more, you will see grab image text. Can you see that? Grab image text.
Okay.
Good. So you can just click it, grab image text, and you can see image text grabbed. So these are the text on the image. All the text we have on the image is here. This image here. The text are here. So even if you write with your hand, you can still grab image text. I believe that is well understood. So that's one of the importance of keep. And I like it. Okay. What else? Let me see our outline. I don't want us to move to Excel today because of all the documentation applications, Excel is the most difficult of it. So we need to take our time.
I want to learn that Excel and PowerPoint. PowerPoint is even there. That Excel, I don't know it at all.
Yeah, we see PowerPoint. That was my problem. And we will learn Excel tomorrow also. Excel is very interesting. It's very, very good. So tomorrow we see Google Sheet and Microsoft Excel. Okay, let me just finish with Grammarly. So thank God you already use Grammarly. Let me quickly go into that for people who might be watching the tutorial later, who might not be on Grammarly. Okay, so to install Grammarly to your system, so Grammarly is just an application that helps you to manage it helps you in managing your text. As you are typing, Grammarly will be making suggestions for you based on the grammar you are using. So you just go to Grammarly. So you can go to grammarly.com. You can go to Grammarly. Yes, www.grammarly.com. And you will see app.grammarly.com. So if you want to edit your text directly on Grammarly, you can do that. So if you want to use Grammarly on your Office Word, you can also do that. You can download Grammarly add-in. But I don't need that for now. That's not what I want to show us. And these are documents I have created on Grammarly. You can see these are documents I've created on Grammarly. because when I write, sometimes I will just type directly into Grammarly, or sometimes I type directly into my Google Keep. So if you want to type directly, this is where you go through. But you don't need to go through this. You just need to go to google.com and make a search for Grammarly add-ons. Is it add-ons or extension? Grammarly extension for Chrome. Do you see it? Grammarly extension for Chrome. So you go to Grammarly extension for Chrome and you will find it under chrome.google.com. You can see it, this is it here, Grammarly for Chrome. So just click that and you will install the extension on your Chrome browser. So currently I have it. If I do not have it, what I will have here is install for Chrome. But here is removed from Chrome because I already have it. So, and if you look up here, you will see Grammarly here. You can see where my mouse is. That's Grammarly extension. So that is Grammarly for Chrome. So you can just make a search for Grammarly for Chrome and you will install the extension on your browser. If you are using another browser, maybe Firefox, you can also make a search for Grammarly for Firefox. But I always tell people, stay with one browser and that browser should be Chrome. I don't use any other browser apart from Chrome because the security of what you do online is very important, and you also need what we call synchronization. I can't be using Chrome on my phone and be using Firefox on system. It will be giving me a lot of headaches. I can't be entering password on my phone, entering password on system. So all those things can be synchronized. If I access a website on my system, if I forget the address and I want to use my phone, I should be able to continue on my phone, not trying to remember the web address again. So synchronization is important, and that's why I don't use other browsers. So Chrome is better and I suggest it for all. So that's how to install Grammarly. So after you have installed Grammarly, as soon as you are typing, okay, let me show you my extensions. You can see it. This is Grammarly for Chrome. If you want to manage your extensions, you can manage it from here. So as soon as you are typing anything online, let me remove this thing. I don't need it again. Good. So these are the extensions I have. And you can see it here. Here's Grammarly. This is Grammarly. So it helps you to write very well. It helps your writing. So these are other extensions I have. Okay. So that's how to install Grammarly. Let me go back to Grammarly again. The app version now. The app version. So let me open the app version. So let me just open this. This is one of the documents I've created in Grammarly. So Grammarly will check for your nouns, your syntax, your word order, your punctuation, a lot of things like that. So this is a topic, top 1 to 3 ways to judge a design before you upload it online as a small business owner. So these are the articles. These are the days when I used to write articles. I'm lazy with articles now. Only God can help me. So this is 2. So I've corrected that. So you continue to check it. This is another. As you are clicking on it, you will be having the suggestion to the right. So logo and this is the right it. Then you can also click on this to easily go to that position, to go to where you have that issue on your system. So it should be 1 comma. So remove the phrase. Where is it? So it will locate it and I can remove it. Then group to group. And we are good to go. Okay, one more. Hours on. I should delete that. Okay. So you can see here now that correctness is looking good. My overall score is 80%, which is okay. You can never have 100%. The only time you can have 100% is if you are using the premium version, because they want you to use the premium version. So they will tell you they have some advanced suggestions for you. For me, I don't care about that advanced suggestion. If I can have 80%, it's A already. So 80% is A. I'm good to go. So this test now is good to go. I can upload it online. That's the meaning. Then here you put in your title. So that's how to use Grammarly. And I've shown us how to install the extension into our browser, so that anywhere you are online, as you are typing, even if you are not using Grammarly, if you are not using maybe a note app or a document app like this, our classroom now. If I come to our classroom, let me reload this. Jesus, my Lord. Okay, let's wait for this to open. Okay, maybe we will start Microsoft Excel today. We still have time. So anywhere we are before 1, then we continue. Oh, I'm recording. This one is taking time. I don't know why. Okay, let me leave this. If it's taking time, then we move on. Okay, it's coming up now. So we'll be looking at Microsoft Excel now, since we still have up to 20 minutes to go. So today we have concluded on Microsoft Word, we have concluded on Google Docs, and we have looked into Google Keep. And we just want to finish Grammarly. I don't know why Classroom is taking 100 years to open. Okay, let's leave that. Let me go to Microsoft Excel. Okay, this is the beautiful Excel. Alright. So Excel also comes with one beautiful thing about Microsoft productivity programs is that they almost have the same interface. Just like, so every of their productivity programs are designed to have similar interface, even though the functions are different. So Excel is a spreadsheet program, and you can use it for data analysis and data storage. But basically what we use Excel for is just to manage data. And Excel can also be used for financial analysis. You can use it to carry out some mathematical calculations, to plan budgets, to do planners and trackers, to design a calendar, for charts. Excel is a very wide software. In fact, Excel is extremely wide. Excel is also used in data analysis, especially for people who want to go into data analysis. Excel is also a very powerful software for that. But let's move on. Let's start with Excel. And to start, you just have to click the blank workbook. So you start with a new workbook. Okay, let me show us what I want to show us here on the issue of Grammarly. So if I click this now, as I want to start typing, you can see the Grammarly icon showing here. So that shows that anything I type here now, Grammarly will correct it. Even on WhatsApp, if you are using WhatsApp app, as you are typing, Grammarly will be correcting it. So that's the function of putting the Grammarly extension on your Chrome. Let's proceed to Excel. So let's just have an overview of Excel. Tomorrow we go deep into it. This is your beautiful Excel. And many people are not familiar with Excel. In fact, many people don't use Excel. And that is because of a little bit complications that comes with Excel. But it's very simple. I love it personally. And let's go into it. So you still have your normal quick access toolbar, your title bar, just like you have in Microsoft Word. Your tabs, your groups, your insert tab, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, then my FOSIT reader add-on. You might not have it on your own because I'm on FOSIT reader. I have FOSIT reader application on my system. Probably we are using, what do they call it now? Adobe Reader. So you might have it on your own. Okay. One thing about Excel is Excel deals with sheets, spreadsheets. And on your spreadsheet, this is sheet 1 now. You can create more sheets. So on your spreadsheet, we don't call pages in Excel. There is nothing like page 1, page 2. What you have is sheet 1, sheet 2. Good. And one common question they used to ask in Excel is, after letter Z in Excel, what will be the next alphabet? Because Excel has what you call row and column. Row and column. Your row starts from 1 and continues till infinity. Is it till infinity? No. It's like it's at its own number also. So your row keeps going down. It will be a waste of time to be trying to get the number. But now the most important thing and the most important question that they used to ask is, I think the row should be 1,000, maybe 400 and something. Is this 6? Oh no. But it also has a limit. But the most important one is your columns. Your columns are in A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, up to Z. Now, after Z, what next? That thing is always the question they will be asking you. After Z, what next? What next is AA. So you have AA, AB, AC, AD, AE, AF, AG. So then when you reach AZ, you will start from BA, BB, BC. You can see BA, BB, BC. So note that naming. Then this is row. Row is the horizontal, column is the vertical. And also we have what we call your cell. Each of these bars is called a cell. And your cell is named like this. Take note. You firstly name the column, then you name the row. And you can see it at the top here. This cell now, this is cell A1. That is A column row 1. If I click here now, this is G column row 7. So that's G7. I believe you can see that. That's cell G7. If you come here, you see cell C8. This is column K row 11. That's cell K11. Please don't forget that. That's how to name your cell. You firstly name the column, then you go on to name the row. Now, in Excel, to enter a data, you just have to activate a cell, click any of the cell, type in your data. Let me go again. Sorry. I said just click on the cell, then type something, maybe mathematics. Now, to move to another cell, you just have to press tab. But you will notice that when I typed in mathematics, it moved on to fill the B column. So to prevent something like that, you just need to move your mouse up to between A and B and double click. So it will move the size of the column to fill that mathematics so that you won't have issues with what you write in column A filling into column B. Then you can write column B to be English. Then you click tab to move to the next cell. And you can write science. Then you click tab to move to the next cell. I believe you understand that.
Yes.
Good. Then here you can put agriculture. So something like that has happened here again. You just need to move you firstly exit out of this thing. Maybe you just click an outside button. Then you come up again. Between the column B and E, you double click. Then you have your column extended to fill the text. Then below it, you can now start writing your maybe figures. Maybe the guy scored 45. In English, the guy scores 60. In science, the guy scored 57. Don't forget, Excel is used for entering data. So in Agri, the guy scored 34. Now, you can select in Excel also by just dragging your mouse on top of something like that. Now, one beautiful thing about Excel is these columns, these mathematical numbers now, you can easily add them together without pressing calculator. So what you just need to do is to select it like this. Then you come to your formulas and you click on auto sum. Then you click sum. Then it will sum it up for you instantly. That's 196. So, but I will still teach us more on that tomorrow. I think we need to end this class now. I'm becoming overwhelmed personally. My head is on fire. So, maybe we continue tomorrow. So we go in depth into, you can see Excel is a big something. You can see financial, logical, text. You can't work in bank without having knowledge of Excel.
Well, I've been having. I analyze. I get some information that I use on it, and then because I don't have the knowledge of how to use it, like Microsoft, something like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can also see mathematical equations and formulas in Excel also, and many things like that. Statistical engineering, cube. Excel is deep. In fact, the guy that developed Excel must be someone that is a very big software. But we look into some important ones and we'll be good to
The mathematics lovers.
yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay,
So
I hope I will not be lost at the time.
no. We won't go to the complex aspect. We just take the simple the ones you need. So then you can now build on that later. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. That's been a great time. Okay. So, oh, my video has been off since. Imagine. Please, I don't even take note of that. It's okay.
I hope
So,
you're
yes, I recorded. That one is very important. I recorded it. So we proceed tomorrow. God's willing, by God's grace. So thank you very much. Do have a nice day and
recording.
see you again tomorrow.